The next stitch you want to learn after you've mastered the slip knot, the chain, and the single crochet is the half double crochet. We're going to start like we always do. You're going to start with your slip knot, and you're going to begin with a starting chain. Again, we'll do 11. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now that we're going to work in the same spot as we did when we worked the single crochets. You're going to rotate your beginning chain to the back side so that you can see this back bar, and that's what we will work into. Now the difference between a single crochet and a half double crochet is the way you begin the stitch. So you're going to begin the row the same by skipping the very first chain. You're going to go work into the second chain, which is the second bar, which I'm going to kind of hold right here in my hand so you can see it. So what you're going to do to begin, you're actually going to wrap your yarn around your hook. So now you already have 2 loops on your hook. With that piece of wrapped yarn, you're going to go in front of it and insert your hook into that back bar. Yarn over again and pull up a loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook, 1, 2, 3. Whereas in a single crochet, you only have 2 loops on your hook. Now you're going to yarn over again and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Again, you're going to wrap the yarn around your hook and then insert it into the back bar of the chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. Again, there's 3 loops on your hook now. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert into the chain, the bar of the chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. There's 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go into that back bar of the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go into the back bar, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and continue this across the row. Yarn over, insert your hook into the back bar, yarn over, pull through all 3, one thing you will notice as you do this, and once again, the first row is always the hardest, working into the back bar of the chain. All subsequent rows seem to be easier because you're working into the tops of the stitches. All right, I'm working the last one. And again, I'm going to pull this loop a little higher so I don't lose it. And now you can look at your stitches. Now you might notice, or you should be able to notice with this, the stitches are a little bit taller than on the single crochet. There's a little bit of a different look to it. If you dissect into the stitch itself, you got the 2 posts here that you do on the single crochet, but then you have this added wrap right here, which comes from that first wrap yarn around. Okay, to work continuous rows, we're going to go ahead and put your yarn back on the hook. You're going to chain 1 again and turn your work. You're going to work into the same spot as you did with a single crochet, to the top of the stitch. So here you'll notice there's a space down here, here's your bar, and this hole right here is the top of the stitch. So you're going to yarn over, insert into the top of the stitch, pull up a loop. You have those 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, go into the top of the stitch, grab a loop and pull through. You now have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, and we're going to work this all the way across the row, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. All right, we just completed the last one of the row. Pull that up, and there you have it. If you want to rotate the stitches to the top, you can count your stitches. Same thing, you're gonna have these little V's or braids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's work one more row. Go ahead and put your hook into that loop. Chain 1, and turn. There's the top of your first stitch right here. Yarn over, insert your hook into that top stitch, wrap the yarn around. You got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all loops on your hook. All right, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, we're gonna work this all the way across, and we will have completed 3 rows just like we did in the single crochet tutorial. And you may notice that this one is just a little more tall. It has a little more height to it. The single crochet is about the same width, so the 10 stitches is going to be the same width as your single crochets, but the stitch height is a little bit taller. So I love the half double crochet. It's one of my favorite stitches to work with. So again, I recommend that you just work multiple rows of this stitch until you're nice and comfortable with that yarn over and pulling through to get all those stitches nice and even. Once you've mastered the half double crochet, come back and we will learn the double crochet.